Good morning to all of you. Welcome to CPC students. 2 days back, a topic has come. Actually, in 2011 itself, it has come as a question in your exams under Acharya Nagaraj University. Somehow I could pick it up. Better to know such cases. In 2011, question number 15. A files a suit that B does not belong to a particular caste. Discuss the civil nature of the suit and its jurisdiction. Here, the suit is instituted. They have said filed that normally, please remember, as long as you are CPC students, you have to use the word instituted. Instituted the civil suit against B that he does not belong to a particular caste. Now, where he has to approach? What is the jurisdiction of whether it is a civil case or what is its jurisdiction? For this, you have to go to section 9 of the CPC, if I am correct, section 9. So, section 9 says, courts to try all civil suits. 1 minute, let me see the section. Section 9. Courts to try all civil suits unless barred. So, the courts will have jurisdiction, civil courts will have jurisdiction to try all suits of civil nature, excepting the suits whose cognizance is barred by expressly or impliedly barred. So, what are the civil cases? And as regards jurisdiction, I told you, jurisdiction means the authority where one can execute his power by law. Juris means law. Diction, I dictate, it is a Latin term. Jurisdiction, I dictate by law, with the power of law. Or simply jurisdiction is the authority to deal with a case and give the pronouncement or adjudication or judgment. Now, in the beginning itself I told you what are civil cases and what are not civil in nature. What cases are not civil in nature. So, as regards civil cases, you all know, number 1, the matters, pecuniary matters, and we have fixed the pecuniary jurisdiction also. More than 50 lakhs, district court, 20-50, principal civil judge, and below 20 lakhs, so JCJ. Small causes also there, we did not bother because the video will become lengthy. Second, territorial jurisdiction. So right from, we might have discussed right from section 16 to 21 and 22 also, we discuss about the jurisdiction. Right, subject matter jurisdiction, electricity tribunal and things I told you. Now the important point is what are not cases of civil nature. First one, suits involving principally caste questions, caste gestations, they are not civil in nature. Here it is a caste related question, it is not a civil nature, but it affects your rights, constitutional matter. Second, purely religious ceremonies. So normally in JMB church we got a dispute that certain denomination they wanted the religious offering, certain they wanted the religious offering. Civil court cannot interfere. Third one, upholding mere the dignity or honor. Fourth one, suits for recovery of voluntary payments or offerings. So this is JMBC case. Then suits against expulsions from the caste, that is social boycott. Of course, specific action is there in SC/ST cases like that. Right. Now, coming to this particular problem, so caste related questions cannot be decided by the civil court. Then how to solve them? This is another question. If you say that it is not a civil nature, then what to do? So basically, practically I tell you, there is a boy by name I don't remember his name, but better not to tell his name. He belongs to a particular caste as Shamban. Shamban, when I worked in Nellore district, Shamban caste was treated as a scheduled tribe. People of that community, they were called as, I think, some other name, Bhumanchi Reddis or something. But it's a scheduled tribe. In Allur, Iskapalli areas, they are there. Now, very recently I came to know that such community is there in Kottapatnam also. He was given a In the beginning, he was given a Samban caste, which is here BC, the main problem. So ultimately, you have to tell the revenue people they have to give a certificate. If they don't give, what to do? You have to go to the High Court. That's all, because it becomes a constitutional matter. Civil courts have no jurisdiction. I think you are not clear. You are now clear. For this, even though there are no direct cases, some twisted cases are there, circumventing cases are there. Let us know a couple of cases. Number one, State of Karnataka versus Varada, Shanker, Chinnappa, Jamalgi. This is the State of Karnataka. Varada, Shanker, Chinnappa, Jamalgi, 1996. So he filed a writ petition. Straight away he filed a writ petition before the High Court, stating that he belongs to a caste by name Kosti, Koshti. But in the school certificates, his caste is mentioned as Hindu Lingayat. Lingayats are not BCs, they are upper caste people in Karnataka. If I believe, I don't know. But I think they are upper caste, right? Hindu Lingayat. So actually, he wanted to make the district collector as a party. So therefore, he wanted to, actually according to section 80 of the CPC, he gave a notice to the collector. He has waited for 2 months, but collector did not respond. So therefore, collector is also made a party. Now, after giving notice of 2 months, then he filed a court, he initiated a civil suit in the lower court, that is civil court. Civil court gave the decree. So just now I told you that the matter is not civil nature, but somehow the mistake has crept in. The trial court gave the decree. Please remember. Then the matter was appealed in the higher court. High court clearly stated that civil court does not have jurisdiction regarding caste gestations as per 9 CPC. Then once again this boy went to the Supreme Court. His point is whether it is a matter of civil court or not. This not. He wanted that his name should be mentioned as Koshti in the certificates. His botheration is only that. So therefore, on Article 222, he went to the High Court. High Court has clearly said that the lower court has no power. Ultimately, the matter came to the Supreme Court. Luckily, Supreme Court, even though agreed with the High Court stating that caste gestations cannot be civil in nature, they have used their inherent powers under Article 142, and please remember they have already seen such cases. So as per Article 16 Clause 3 and Article 340, Koshti is a backward community. So yes, he has to be named as a Koshti man. For Supreme Court can use its inherent powers, and they gave the clear justice. But in this case, what you have to know? You have to know that caste gestations are civil nature. Second case, Sumita Singh versus State of UP and others 2018. In this case, the court, please remember, Honorable Apex Court, held that caste is determined by birth. We don't know in which family you will be born, but your birth will be determined by, the caste is determined by your birth, and you cannot change it. That is what. It cannot be changed by marrying another caste person. So particularly this case might have come when this woman might have married an SC person. She wanted to change her caste as SC. Previously when we were youngsters, maybe I think maybe 1980s or so, when I was working as a police officer, I came to know that the state of AP allowed the change of caste. Suppose a Kapu man marries an SC woman, his caste can be converted into SC. Sometimes it went on. I am aware of it. But somehow later court might have dismissed it. At the time I was not lawyer, I do not know. Right. So please remember, here in this particular case, the plaintiff was born in Agarwal caste. It is OC. She married an SC. She obtained SC certificate. Oh, Tahsildar allowed it, but Supreme Court cancelled it because this caste cannot be converted into SC by your marrying another person. So this is the law relating to the caste gestations, which are not civil in nature. In case if any question of this type comes, be ready to answer the same. Thank you.